A lot of news today, a lot of cringe. We're going to jump right into it. First of all, we have Joe Biden walking into his airplane, and some reporters have some funny reactions. Let's check it out.
Mr. President, happy early birthday! For your birthday, will you talk to us, sir? As a gift to the press, will you please talk to us? Mr. President, President Biden! Please, we haven't heard from you all trip! Mr. President!
This poor girl. Mr. President! I love that he just keeps on walking like it's no big deal. Oh, man. This guy. I don't like Biden, but moments like that make me think that maybe he's not such a bad guy, where he hears the shrieking reporter and just keeps on walking. Honestly, she sounds like an ex-girlfriend who you just broke up with, and she is not taking the breakup very well. Where are you going? Oh, man. The next bit is an ad that Jaguar put out. And by the way, Jaguar is a car company. You would not be able to tell from this. If you watch this, well, I'm not going to give it all away, but this is some pretty cringe stuff. Let's jump into it. Wow. That was a bunch of crap. What are they trying to do? Are they trying to like self-implode and just alienate as much people as possible? These people look like they're from the Hunger Games. Straight up, like from the Hunger Games. This crazy dystopian society where you have to send your children in from your district so they can fight each other. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Well, you got this guy. I think it's a guy. You can never tell these days. It's so weird they try to make them like as non-descriptive as possible. Categories are good. It's good to know if you're a man or a woman, okay? This is good. But anyways, you got this guy. So, all these guys look like freaks, right? Very Hunger Games-esque. But then you got this guy who's like, he looks kind of normal. Like, look at these outfits. Like, no one would ever wear anything like this. This is so weird. But then he's got like the red suit. And he's not even looking at the camera. He's like looking over here. He's got something over there that he's looking at. And like, he's like the only older person. Everyone else is in their like 20s, 30s. This guy is like 50. I don't know. How did they find this guy? And he's got the hair. Like, that's the weirdest thing they could do for him, is like have his hair like sprung out. I bet you they're like, okay, we've got like a really weird outfit for you. Like, they offered him the dress first. And he was like, I'm not doing that, mate. I'm not doing that. I'll get paid to walk around and spin in a circle and not look at the camera, but I'm not putting on a dress. We got this guy who got the chunk of hair cut out just cause. But yeah, just to remind you guys, Jaguar is a car company. They sell automobiles, vehicles, those fun things that have 4 wheels and drive on the road. That's what they do. They do not take your children and make them fight each other and divide you all in districts. That's not what they do, I promise. Well, I can't promise that based off of this video, but that's what I think they do. This is actually a pretty cool story. So there was a whole controversy about this transgender getting elected from Delaware. It's a dude, but he thinks that he is a woman. His name is Sarah McBride, and Nancy Mace put up a big stink about it yesterday, saying we need to make sure that men can't go into women's bathrooms, which is obviously the right thing to do. And a few years ago, if a Republican had done this, they would have been destroyed, like politically, the news would have been talking about how evil and transphobic they are and this and that and all this stuff. And there would have been a whole meltdown from the person that they're excluding from the bathroom. But that's not what's happening at all. To Sarah McBride's credit, he said, I'm here to fight. I'm not here to fight about bathrooms. I'm here to fight for Delawareans and to bring down costs facing families. I think that's a great move. He's like, look, I get that you guys don't think I'm a woman. Totally understand it. I'm not here to, upend everything. This is great. This is actually so great. I'm very impressed with this response. And good on the Republicans for having a spine for the first time of my entire life, saying, you know what? This whole thing about you being a woman, we're just not doing that anymore. We're happy to have you here. We're going to treat you with respect, but you cannot invade women's spaces. So, bravo to everyone involved, including Sarah McBride. I think this is a really good move. And bravo to the Republicans for finally showing up for reality. It's about dang time. If you like this content, like and subscribe, share it with a friend. It means the world to me. Peace and love.